Hello and welcome to my vlog. Amazing morning I had today. My house is full, like I told you earlier last week, with nieces and friends of my daughter who are visiting from Paris. And the girls, they are between 11 and 13. And two of them, which my daughter include, are kind of not fat, but just getting there. So, and they want to go on a diet. So this morning was the first day that they wake up and say, "We're ready and we want to do it with you." And it's so amazing. They always want to say no to everything. We're not going to have this, we're not going to have that. And I spent some time with them, explaining to them that got nothing to do with what they're eating. They were shocked. They're like, "What do you mean?" And I say, well, this is the problem, is that people go and want to change everything in their house, let's say, about food. But yet, outside, there is everything that we consider bad for us that is selling outside. So even if I do it in my house, let's say for a whole week, I don't buy anything for you and you own water, what will you do if you go next week in your homes in Paris, Africa, or wherever it is, and that you have food all over the place? Would you be able to say no? And they're looking at me. And I said, you don't have problem with food. You don't even have problem with your body processing. You have problem with saying no. You identify too much with this voice in your head that is telling you, go eat. It's good. Have more. Don't stop. And they're staring at me. I said, do you hear that voice? They said, yes. I said, if you do not stop that voice, if you do not, actually stop is not the word, if you do not see that voice not being you, just being there, floating and giving you information, but you have the choice, you have the strength to say no to it, then diet will not help. And it is amazing how at that age they get it. We spent half an hour talking about it. And then I left them with a little homework to do. I said, now you're going to write down in a piece of paper what you get from the conversation. Number one, because everybody understands whatever they understand in their way from the space where they are. And number two, you are going to give me an example of where you saw that exact thing happening in your life. And if it's not in your life, somebody very close to you. And I just said, I have to share this. This is the way to get to these kids at the early age where they just stop identifying with the ego, with the thought in their heads, and to be in choice. So now it works for the kids and it works for us too. It's all happening in the mind before it even happened anywhere else. So again, I'm sharing this so that maybe you need to do just like the kids. Look and listen to those voices that are telling you things and that you think that you have to act on it. And you would just listen to it. Today for them, it was to listen to the voice telling them, go in the refrigerator and eat. That's one. Number two, they're going to see the voice saying, I am hungry. I cannot live without eating. Number three was, I don't need to drink that much because I am peeing too much. And the list goes on and on and on. But today we are going to bring that into this space, since it happened with our kids, that tells you that they picked it up somewhere, and where else but from us, the parents. So again today, let's look at those voices. Let's see them. Let's not do anything. Let's see when we had given up and follow what they said and write it down in a piece of paper and see it, so that when it happens again, because it will, you can stand in choice and see how that voice is not you. Later on, I'm going to share with you how this week of diet with these 3 kids that I have in my house, how it goes and what they are present to. Because believe me, we are all one. And if they can do it, we can do it. And I see you tomorrow.